Ursula, one of EU's great leaders. She is launching a new intelligence unit. Yeah, sounds super exciting, doesn't it? And I wondered if we could just think about this, maybe give a bit of insight, maybe try and see if we can figure out which sort of direction this sort of stuff may go. But basically, adding a bit of context, what they're saying is they would like the EU to sort of come together and combine resources and recruit sort of James Bondy type figures. I don't know, maybe that adds a little bit of fantasy to it, but because this is very much reality, so let's keep with that. It's basically a number of recruits, including spies and bits like that. So what will it be used for? Well, what I thought we would do is we would play this new video from the new Irish president, Catherine Connolly. And I think that that's going to give us a little bit of insight into what these resources may be looking into.
In 2025, as I assume the privilege of office, we face existential threat of climate change and the threat of ongoing wars. Both, of course, are inextricably linked. As I speak, I am acutely conscious of the 165 million people currently forcibly displaced from their homes and countries due to war, famine and climate change.
Oh, she managed to get it in at least a few times there, didn't she? A bit of famine, but mostly the change and war and the change. Yeah, it doesn't take much insight. As long as you're paying attention, it doesn't take much to see where this might go. Yeah, the big talk of the town is change and war. What do you think intelligence units, new ones, modern ones, governed by the likes of Ursula, where do you think the concentration is going to be in relation to a James Bond type figure? He's not rushing out, meeting the ladies, yeah, the latest spy, yeah? He's not rushing out, meeting the ladies, doing a bit of womanizing and then capturing and shooting some bad guys. No. The modern day spy is looking online to make sure that you ain't criticising the war or the change. Yeah, because they're the big subjects. Because Ursula needs to fly in to wherever she needs to fly into. And she needs to make sure that criticism about that is being heavily governed, including resources on things like spying. Yeah, so in regards to all the talking points of free speech and social media posts and people being punished heavily for that compared to actual real crimes in the West and across Europe, and the systematic decline in morals and standards. I went into a retailer today. I walked in, a big retailer, and I looked around. It was like something from the third world. And then the staff, well, you know where we're going with this. Standards, morals, absolute in crazy decline. And new spy type units coming in, well, to make sure that you're not criticising it. Ta-ta.